Welcome back to a new day, a new run, a new part of training. So this is only the second run I've been on since finishing London Marathon. Did a 5k at the weekend, about halfway through a 10k today. And the big goal at the moment is just to enjoy running, rehab the calf properly, and where it's going from now. This is me and Cal just going through the marathon video now. This video is already live. How long have you been editing this for?
Too long. I literally don't even know. 12, 13 hours?
24 hours. It's been 24 hours since Cal straight with no food or water because that's the conditions that we operate on.
Let out the cage.
This is the project.
Vile.
So this is the project that Cal's editing at the moment. This is the London Marathon final video. So if you haven't watched it yet, I'll probably leave it somewhere on this video. It'll be linked in the description. Go and watch it because it's a belter. I was gutted as well because I was running by the pace I wanted to run at as well.
That's a really nice medal, that.
So yeah, the London Marathon. And then, in today's video, I'm also going to be telling you, I think I already gave it away in the last video, but I'm also going to be telling you more about what I'm doing training-wise now, what's to come, and then home training with tomorrow. These are my new running shoes. These are the Nikes I just had. One second. Nikes that I just had. So these are the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. These are ones that I wore for the London Marathon. But if you look at the sole, they're cracked. So they're pretty much dead. So instead, I bought the, I think they're the same ones, the Nike Zoom Vaporfly Next Percent 2. So these are basically the two up from the one that I've already got, just in a nice different colour. I've not run them yet, so I don't know what they're like, but my favourite shoes were the ones that I've thrown on the floor. So I basically got the second version of them in a kind of funky, cool colour. So these are going to be kind of my everyday runner again at the moment. I just really like this colour wheel. The light blue, turquoise kind of colour with the pink. I feel like kind of a similar shape to the previous ones. They're quite a narrow foot, but quite a big rubber base. I feel like they haven't got as much grip potential as the other ones, but it hasn't got these bubbles in it where the area where mine started to crack, so that potentially won't happen. However, if you do have Nike shoes, what quite a lot of people said to me is that if the rubber cracked on the shoe, you can actually send them back to Nike inside like a 2-year period and they'll just swap them over. I'll make a good cup of coffee, but plans moving forward with training, I'll go into more detail, but the one thing that we have already done off the back straight away, off being on the high of the London Marathon, because when we were actually at that weekend, Steffi, Grant and Lucy, who were there, all applied London Marathon as well. So of course when I came back, I had to throw my name in the ballot. So hopefully we'll find out about the London Marathon next year and if we get a space. Also on that note, if we do get a space, we're going to be looking for a new time, of which I'm going to be discussing with someone on the run tomorrow. What can I do you for, mate?
I didn't expect that.
You were
chosen poorly.
What time are we going for London Marathon 2023?
What did you do this time? 3:37?
3:35.
3:15's got to be. 3:15.
So
3:15.
I've entered the ballot to see whether we get it or not. We'll find out at the end of the month. But Fergus, mate, well, we put the programme together for the last one.
Yeah.
So everyone that know who you are anyway.
Yeah.
But then you're going to be actually coaching me through the next one.
Which will be good fun.
Yeah.
Which will be good fun. Hopefully no calf injuries this
Yeah.
time.
I've just been to see the running specialist this week. I was working on some stuff to try and get in a good place.
What were they saying? Was it gait related or something? Or was it just...
It's the way that like I land, like I'm just using this like a brake.
Yeah.
I'm not like getting any...
Are you overstriding? Are you landing with your heel out in front of you?
It's well, because I had a fracture on this side.
Okay.
The Achilles type. But Fergus has just finished doing double Ironman.
Double Ironman.
If one wasn't enough.
Yeah, exactly. A month on, and I'm still pretty minced. But this is the first week where I've like wanted to train rather than just train because I feel like it's what I do and should be doing.
So you're enjoying it?
Ish. Like Monday onwards. Well, I've got a big weekend with beers this weekend, so I'll say Tuesday onwards. Tuesday onwards, I'm going to get back into a routine and go from there.
That's what I did with the last marathon prep. Like I kept it super social, so it was like beers every weekend. But what I'm thinking for the next one is I'm thinking about doing like just teetotal for 14 weeks and just seeing like what I can smash through.
It's like, I think the main thing for me with that stuff is the habits around it.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And we're doing a little stretch out today.
2 hours.
Yeah.
I've got a train at 12:47. I need to get back to Hoylake, then into Liverpool. So it was going to be 2.5 hours.
Sure.
Let's go.
So we are 17k through. It's a nice, comfortable, easy run. How you feeling?
All good, all good. This is kind of week 3 of getting back into my Saturday list sessions. Days like today make me realise why I enjoy them so much.
Yeah. How do you not get bored on long runs? Because especially for people like you, you're going out and do like super long distances.
I like planning things to think about as I go. So it's
Really?
like whether it's business, whether it's personal life, whether it's like financial ambitions or whatever. I like plot things in, and I've actually got into the habit, more so on runs, less so on bikes, because you've got to focus on the road and stuff. But after runs I come in and I've got like a notepad at the front door that I scribble stuff down in. Whereas days like today I kind of just, I don't know, it's like it's almost my meditation where I get to kind of take stock on the week.
Do you podcast on music or just?
No, mate, never use headphones. Never use headphones. The only time I use them is if I've got a session I'm really dreading, or I think I'm going to need some sort of support on. I'll keep the headphones as a trick up my sleeve.
That a tactical change then?
Yeah, mate, it's like a tactical chunder. Keeps me going.
And the other thing, if you could give 1 to 3 biggest quick tips for balancing lifting and running, what would they be?
Number 1, less is more. You can't do 2 training programs at once. You need to find a balance of both. Number 2, aerobic work is king to start with. So get yourself a heart rate monitor, whether it's one of these or one of these. Generally, if you can get a heart rate strap, that's much more reliable, but establish your training zone parameters and do most of your work in a true aerobic state. Because if you go off feel, 9 out of 10 people will run faster than is aerobic for them. And then number 3 is start low with volume on lifting and build it up steadily rather than starting with what you normally do and then just stacking on top.
Yeah.
Because you need to find where the tipping point is for too much volume to recover from so that you can get it right and then keep it steady.
There's all top tips for getting mazzy and doing marathons.
Marathon program. So, 12-week marathon program. I've actually put together the full program that you just watched through the following series and from the London Marathon video and combined it all into a video-based program that you can follow along with week to week with every single workout, running and lifting. However, I've also scaled back the program to be able to suit you and your needs. So it'll basically work on a push-pull leg split of lifting 3 times a week and running 3 times a week. And the program's not for people to go and PB the next marathon or to become the next Kipchoge. It's for people who are beginner runners who want to just get from the start to the finish of the London Marathon or any marathon that I plan on doing without walking, staying as injury free as possible and enjoying the day. All I say is that you have a basic level of fitness, done a little bit of running before and have a willingness to learn. The programme, I'll be using the Math 180 method, and to be honest 80% of the runs will be slower runs, just putting volume through the legs, and then the other runs will consist of a couple of race day runs, some marathon interval pace runs and your deload week. On top of this, you'll even get a full calorie and macro plan to go along with it because nutrition's important. But the base of it's the same, exactly the same I've been through with this last 12 weeks of prep. I love a drink, I love food, so why would we change any of that? If you want to get involved in the program, I'll leave a link in the description with a code which is MARATHON, which will also give you 26% off. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a thumbs up. If you're first time visiting the channel, subscribe. Until next time, don't hold back.